got the UK in the house. Awesome. We've got a lot of people from New Zealand tuning in right now. So this is exciting. What I'm going to do right now is turn the moderation off so that way you all are free to chat because it's just me. I'm the guy, right? So I'm not going to be able to moderate it as much, but I want to give you as much information as I can. So if you have a pen and paper ready, that's always good. This is going to be recorded, but they always say that a short pencil is better than a long memory. So I found that to be true because I really remember things whenever I write it down. So actually I have my own notes here that I had to write down. So let's talk about me and who I am and what my directive is here. A lot of you guys have gotten to know me over the last couple of weeks since Las Vegas, and it was announced that I was the operations director here at Saivian. So what do I do here? And that's important for everyone to know. Know roles, learn your corporate team, get to know what's going on in Saivian. That's what this is. And then after I talk about my roles and everything about that, I'm going to go into what this webinar is, what our intentions are for it, give you guys a ton of stuff. I don't think we're going to make it in 30 minutes. We're probably going to end up hitting the 45-minute mark. So just be ready because there's a lot of good stuff coming at you, okay? So anyway, my title is Operations Director, and basically what that means is I'm overseeing projects to completion. I'm over the Saivian app, making sure that gets done. Programming, now there's a lot with programming. Programming, that's in our back office, that's in programming actually, and this goes to the next part. Salesforce actually has their own programming and call center. And I put ID right here, which this means in development, guys. So we actually have a Salesforce and call center in development right now. And actually I just got off the phone with, well, actually, Salesforce came to the corporate office today and met with me for 2 hours. The call center we got off the phone with yesterday, I got a meeting with them in the Philippines tomorrow. Of course, I'm not flying there, but we're going to be having great hours that's going to span a good chunk of time for everybody to be taken care of on a support level, because that's where a lot of people, we definitely need a lot of help with the support. So I'm definitely on that. Next is the global card integration. This is going to be a lot of pressure relief for the future of the international pay card. Now, there's been some unexpected delays, and I can let you know that when I say the word unexpected, I absolutely mean unexpected, because we were sent all the material. Then one of the problems was they couldn't read a couple drivers' licenses clearly, and it just halted the whole order, and there were some other things. So bottom line, guys, we as an operations, we are able to tailor that process and say, okay, look, this isn't going to work anymore this way, like through them sending this in an email. So now we've got it to where we're going to be uploading that into the back office to where they can take care of that on their own, upload their ID and their proof of residence to claim their global ID card quicker, easier, and it automatically batches that file out to be approved. So people aren't taking a picture of a horse or a camel and saying that's their ID and trying to get a card. We got to protect ourselves from all angles. So we want to make sure that they're all good. And yeah, I'm looking at some of these. They actually absolutely have been shipped, and they were some of them were shipped with wrong names on them, and like, for example, the database got screwed up. So there's a ton of different little crazy errors that's happening. But I can tell you guys, it's definitely on its way for sure. Matter of fact, they've been overnighted and stuff. So that's the latest on the global card. Just know that it's going to be a lot better going forward. This very, very first time, we've had more hiccups than you can imagine, and it's just because it's more regulated than you think, getting international pay cards out there. So I'm glad to have this kind of relaxing wow factor. I want to make sure that everybody gets clear communications from us. So that's why I'm glad this webinar is good. We can't put everybody in a room, but we can put them all in a webinar. So this is going to be great. Okay, next I'm over is design and communication. So we have an in-house graphic designer. Actually brought him from Cape Girardeau. He's the guy who actually helped me out with my modern technology business. And he did great work. I'm like, you know what? Our other logo, our other design, the website, all that stuff, I think it could need a facelift. It really does. I got a good guy. He's looking to make a move anyway. So that's Jericho. So I didn't know if you've seen anybody posting on the Facebook page or anything like that about Jericho, but he's our design and communications guy. He's going to be the one that we're going to be let's just say, overseeing communication, sending out the emails and things like that. And apparently I'm the map guy. You guys know me as the map guy. So we've got a lot of different things coming in. We just want to make sure that you guys know what my role is, okay? I oversee things. I help, push things in the right direction. But my plate is extremely full, as you would expect. I have received hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of messages via Facebook, text message, emails. I love everybody. It's exciting, but I just absolutely can't get to every single person. But just want to let you know, change is happening. Know that I got your back, and I was an affiliate once for sure, and I know what it's like. So it's tough to wait. It's tough to be in that transition part when we all want to run and build our business. But at the same time, you want this built right. We don't want this built on sand, and that's where I kind of come in and help with that. So here we go. This is another thing, just moving right along on some of these things. This is YouTube. SavionVideos.com. If you go here, we had it's gotten a facelift as well. So there's some changes that's going to be happening with this one. If you see that all of our events we have on Mondays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. These are our corporate update calls. You can access it with this phone number and this access code. Okay, so every Monday night and Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. And then Win on Wednesday. We call it Win on Wednesday. That is happening tonight. We're going to be giving away a free pass to one of you lucky people here live in the chat. I'll tell you guys how to win that, but just keep commenting and keep everything positive, and let's have a good time, because we're all here trying to make this all work. So we want to make sure everybody has a good time tonight. That's why we do these. So anyway, that's what we do here. SavionWebinar.com. You can download the Click app from the Android store or the Apple store, and get on it this way as well. Facebook Friday. A lot of people really kind of like that Facebook Friday we did. So we're going to stream live, have contests. We actually had a live video contest last Friday that started, and you guys have been hashtagging Savion or SavionINT, and we've been seeing all those videos. Man, there are some serious awesome videos. You guys, I appreciate the passion. That lets me know that we're out there working for you guys up here at the corporate office, trying to hold it all down. But you guys are out there passionate. You're putting your livelihood into it. So we're going to announce the winner on Friday for that special thing. But we're not stopping there. Okay. We think we have this good leaf and this good new look, this good new communication with everybody. So that way we want to make sure that people are getting updated. Okay. So the next one is the corporate calls I went over. That's on Monday nights and Thursday nights. And on Monday nights, this is basically where we say what we plan on getting done for the week. We've got some updates, what we've been doing, what we've been struggling with, but what we plan on getting done, okay? Because now it's an accountability thing as well. Of course, we're holding a ton of people accountable as well. So over here on the other side is our Thursday night update call, basically letting you know what we did do, what we did get accomplished this week, what challenges we faced, what new things we got in place. That came up out of nowhere. But anyway, tonight is all about winning on Wednesday. It's our merchant advertising platform webinar, as well as other things. So what I wanted to do is change it up a bit. Of course, I'm going to talk about the app tonight, show you the inner workings of that, and how the merchant advertising platform is going to tie in with that app, and how we want to make sure all of these new changes that a lot of people are concerned about. But I'll address those here on the webinar, because guys, you got me. You're here. I'm captive. You people here that taking the time out of your night to be here at the event here on the webinar, you've taken the time. I'm here to address your questions, but I want to be mindful of time as well. So I'm going to move along, but I want to let you know the Win on Wednesday part. It's not going to be just map. It's not going to be just training. Some people are like, well, I want a prospect webinar, a prospect training. I want you guys to do this and that. Honestly, what you need from us, as a corporate team right now, is you need to know where we're going, what we're doing, and what updates are happening. That's what you all need for sure, because there's been a lack of communication over the past few months that I got to clear up. We got to make sure we're on the path to greatness here. So yep, we've got those same old videos that we have been using. I know it. We've got the same old PowerPoint. I know they're going to get updated, but I got to have a product first that's changed. I got to have the GSP and the Map and Map Plus. So yep, this will be recorded. Thanks, Jane Miller, for the question there. And sometimes I'm going to glance back at the chat back and forth, so that way, not to get sidetracked, but if it's an important question, I'll answer it right away. But anyway, yeah, it's being recorded, so you can feel free to leave and catch it later. Anyway. So winning on Wednesday, I wanted this to be a wow factor, guys. I want to deliver so much stuff for you tonight that you're like, wow, they really are doing something there at corporate. They're not just, going out for dinners and coffees and stuff. No. I mean, it's almost a 24-hour-a-day job here, only because we got the internationals hitting us on a daily basis whenever they wake up. And there's more than you know. So it's okay. But yeah, let's deliver the wow factor for you today. And then again, Facebook Fridays. So let's talk about Saivian Connect. That's new. We didn't have that last week. We had the founders team. So we decided to make a good change with Saivian Connect and let everybody know that, it's about staying connected. We know what happens to a light bulb when it's not plugged in, right? It just goes out. And it's a fact. It's going to continue to go out that way. It's not going to ever turn back on if it's not connected. We want you guys staying connected to us, because the number one thing that stirs up fear and confusion and stirs up all these little rumors and blogs and whatever, if you're not connected, you don't truly know what's going on, then you're obviously going to, fear the worst. I did. I totally understand. So staying connected is so important. So that's why we have all this connection going on. So let me explain that real quick. And I got a screenshot here. This is what our Facebook page now looks like. It's got all of our stuff here in the the Saivian Connect secret group. Now, you must be invited to this group by a member. Now, these are for members only. We want to make sure people are going to have the ability to get connected with us on a more internal level, okay? Because you guys are affiliates. If you click on the file section, I'll go back over here, and if you click on this right here, this is what we're uploading now. This is a new feature for everybody that we've been totally uploading for holiday promos. Jericho uploaded a whole bunch of things for you guys to use and promote your business here. You're going to find business card templates and all that stuff until the website gets finalized and done, because that is happening. We've got a ton of things happening on that end, and I definitely want you guys to be informed with that. But utilize this tool as much as you can. Check this out. Okay, so I got some questions coming in. Some people are talking about, oh yeah, the holiday cards. They're awesome, aren't they, guys? So I put it like that to have the independent affiliate at the bottom, so you can go ahead. They're corporate approved. They're compliance regulated. They look high quality. All you got to do is add your link to it if you want to put it on there. So anyway, it's all good. And we are going to be, Donna Cash, need the webinar ID for new affiliates. Okay, so we're not doing that at this time. There is no webinar for new affiliates to get started and all that stuff. We had those already, and again, still nothing's changed yet. We're just getting all of our stuff that we've said was going to change for the last month, 2 months. We got to get that actually done. So that's what's in the works right now. So again, we're at a crucial time where the communication has to be key. That's through what we're doing now. Now we'll kick all that stuff back up when we launch the GSP, the MAP Plus, when we have those products available, when we have the training available. Just so that way you know that's why we're here where we're at. Okay, not to belabor the moment, but I want to let everybody know. Here's the app. Now I spent 3 hours at the location of our app development yesterday here in Los Angeles. And we sat around the table, we walked through this wireframe, and they showed us what it's going to look like. They're doing the app development on an iPhone-based template right now, because that's what was missing last time. So we made the decision to just straight up go with iPhone for right now, and Android at the same time, of course. But they're going to both this is going to be another question. They're going to both be released at the same time, but iPhone takes a little bit longer to develop. But I didn't want to wait on that. I said we get them both launched. So that's what's going to happen. We got a high-end quality team working on this now. They do, like I said in the last webinar, they do the same apps for Mercedes and Lexus and Warner Brothers and Beats by Dre. A whole bunch of high-end customers pay these people. So that's why when we looked at the resume, I'm like, you know what, we can't mess around on this, guys. We just want to make sure that it will. So Android and iPhone will be released simultaneously, right? Yeah, we're not messing around, man, with that that, iPhone thing, and then 5 months later we have Android or vice versa. No. We're paying for them both to be released at the same time. And here's the deal. We're a paying customer too, so they have to deliver. Just letting you know. ETA, love it. So the ETA on this will be, we are trying to have this as a Christmas present, completed, done with every integration. Now we're going to be rolling it out sooner than that, but it's going to be very limited, okay? So this is the timeline. Now let me walk through the little things that we're talking about. When I say an app, I'm not just talking about a shell of a website, okay? I'm actually talking about the inner workings on its own, by itself, a fully functioning app. So here we go. This is a wireframe, so it's not going to look very pretty. This is basically functionality. So what the first thing is the graphical image here. It's going to be like Saivian, or Saivian. We got to figure out what we're calling it. Saivian is what I heard some people call it, but I'm from Missouri. Anyway, so graphical image here, you got to put your email and address basically to add your login information to sign into the app. Okay, so basically the average Saivian person cannot use this. The average person can't download the Saivian app and use this without being a Saivian member, right? So this is how they do it. Now we're going to give member sign-on logins for free, of course, because of the way we're going to have it structured with the GSP. You can sign up as a free member, or you could, things like that. We'll get into all that later as well. If they get a sign-in error, this is what it shows. If they get a password recovery, this is what happens, and the email goes to. Here's the recovery for the password. See, we got to get every little detail down. The Saivian mobile app, here it goes. This is going to be the screen, and actually we talked about this over the roundtable yesterday, that we want to show a month to date and a year to date of how much cash back they're getting, okay? So it's going to be big than that, and it's also going to be a progress bar. That's going to be like a round progress bar, so that way people can not only see how much cash back, but whenever they're getting ready to hit their limit for the month. Isn't that cool? So that way, people like progress. The next thing is the dashboard is going to have your name, your stores, your coupon, basically the menu items here. The easiness, basically if you hit this submit a receipt, the button down here, it goes to the ability to enter a new receipt. Or this right here is the map factor. Whenever I said I was talking about map tonight, I want to show you other than just talking about the same thing over and over, because I've got to deliver new stuff for you guys, otherwise it's going to be redundant. I promise you I had to have new stuff every time. That's why we call it Wow Wednesday. We want to deliver new stuff. Basically, you enter your stores right here. So your map stores are going to be here. Your merchants, we're going to call them featured stores, okay? And they're the ones nearby. So it's going to show up, hey, you got 12 stores nearby. Or, hey, you've got 35 map stores nearby or featured stores. So it's going to entice the person to want to shop there, okay? The next is, if you sign out, it goes over here to this new screen that says, are you sure you want to sign out? The dashboard, the stores, coupons, receipts, all of this awesome stuff. So now, next page. The domain of your stores, your notifications. Is notifications, I'm going to get to this in the very, very end. This is the key to having an app on your phone, is notifications. Most of you have a phone, a smartphone, and you get notifications where it talks about, hey, you got a new Facebook message. Hey, you got a text message. You got this new thing. Or if you've been to, I don't know if you've downloaded the Groupon app or not, or some of the other ones, they'll say, hey, there's a brand new coupon available for you. Did you know we're going to do the same thing? So honestly, we're going to be advertising like crazy on the merchant's behalf. So let me derail here and stop for a second, because there's a lot of people talking about the cap, about the cash back on the map and the merchant advertising platform. Okay, understand, it's an advertising platform, so there has to be a cap. If it was an unlimited thing like we have with our unlimited stores over here that's not paying us, if it was unlimited like that, there'd be no value add, and then they wouldn't be upgrading, okay? We have to be able to make sure that that there's some value here, and once we have 50,000, 100,000, 500,000 to 1 million people using this app, that there is such a value add to get that notification instantly on different people's phones if they become within a geographic area. Let's say you visit Cape Girardeau, my hometown in Missouri, and your phone dings like, hey, You know, you've got a new map store that just opened. Are you hungry? Barbecue. You can go to the barbecue shop, and you're like, you know what? I am hungry. And they also have a coupon in here. Awesome. I can go there and get 20% cash back. Great. So that's what we want to do. We want to entice the people, but if we don't have a value add, I promise you guys, they're going to just treat it like it's just another piece of advertising. They're going to get so much more value for it, and they're not going to, like, here's the thing you can't do. You can't raise the price on customers, okay? Like, you can't just raise the price on merchants. Be like, you know what, we're not really making the money we thought we would. We want to make sure that we you know, raise the price now so that we put all this hundreds of thousands of dollars into this app, another $250,000 into the back office infrastructure, another, you know, $500,000 on something else, you know, total with all the support and everything that we've done. So now we've got to make sure we get income from that, you know, like high-end income from all the stuff that we've done. If we set it too low and we don't constantly keep the merchant hungry, you have to understand the theory of this. They're gonna be like, whoa, wait a minute, you're raising the price? No, I'm not gonna do that. You can always lower, but you can never raise. So that's why there's a cap. I'm gonna keep preaching this over and over until you guys can feel it like I did. Whenever I first, you know, we started first talking about a cap, it hit me really wrong, like, oh man, this isn't gonna work. But you gotta understand we have to continue growing, and we gotta keep giving them an option. Now, will we work with some things? Sure. We're innovative. And another concern somebody had, and there's a million questions, okay, but another concern somebody had about the cap was, well, what if I go in there and then there's no cash back? All right, so actually, let me scroll down here. Let me get to that right now, since I'm just on a roll, right? Okay, let me scroll all the way down here to the stores. Okay, if you guys can see this view right here, I want to make sure you can see what I'm circling. These are the map stores. Of course, it says Target and Pavilions and CVS, but these are going to be our featured map stores, okay? Now, I want to make sure that that this right here, you can't see it, but this is going to be a red, green, and yellow type pin drop, okay? The green is going to be like, hey, it's good to go to that map store. You know, they've got cash back, no problem. And then over here on the yellow, they're approaching their cash back limit. The theory about this, guys, is there's going to be a mad dash to that place from Saivian members. Okay, it's going to be a rush of people. That's what businesses want. The psychology behind this is amazing. Okay, so you see a bunch of orange ones. You're going to be drawing more customers initially until that, that yellow, that caution is gone. Once it hits red, we'll just say this one down here is red, then they're out of cash back. So now we have the opportunity to upsell them. Basically, we turn off that faucet, we upsell them and let them know, hey, you know, you need to pay for this bigger advertising package. And we're going to have more advertising package as more goes on. But just know that that's the theory behind it. I'm going to answer somebody's question real quick. I found it somewhere on one of these ones. Tom Nash says the cap is for the free ones only, right? Okay, that has definitely been discussed for a while, and we looked at it and we said, you know, that's not true. So what we're going to do, we're going to limit the free even more. Okay. So let me clarify again without going through everything. The GSP, Global Savings Plan, is going to be the one where you get to enter up to 20 stores. Okay, where 10 of them can be non-map stores, like your Walmart, your big grocery stores, whatever else like that. Okay, that's a big value add anyway. Now, the free version of the cashback is going to be our standard cashback, we call it. And this is new material I'm getting ready to share with everybody, okay? Because we're still designing this and still making sure that it all works with programming, that it can be done and done right. We're going to remove the restrictions on the 30-day or the every week enter your receipt, okay? We're going to remove all the restrictions on the $5 being the minimum and the $3 being the maximum per receipt. Now, just understand, you're still capped at the $250 a month. Okay, the paid version, the enhanced cashback, is going to be it's going to be the ability to have rollover. Okay, the enhanced cashback also comes with your airline tickets and hotels. Okay, so it's all capped out at that $250 a max cashback. Plus, we're going to attach a points reward system on it for, if you keep going above and beyond that, you can continue to scan your receipts, because we want your buying habits. We don't want you to stop scanning your receipts if you maxed out your cash back. We want you to make a habit of scanning that receipt every single time. Now, the free version is not as attractive. The free version is going to be 10% cash back. Now, there's been a lot of confusion and people getting fearful of us saying the words up to 20% cash back. Now you're going to start understanding why we're saying up to 20% cash back, because the free version is going to be 10% cash back, which means we need them to double their receipts, right? And they're only merchant stores. So our whole goal is to get them to upgrade, okay? We want them to upgrade. So the upgrading is going to be so intense. We're going to be saying, hey, you're missing out. Want to upgrade now? Hey, you could be using Walmart as one of your 10 stores, but you can't because you're limited with the free version. So we have so many more things. We've got to have a cap on the maps, but it can't be tied to just the free ones only have a cap. There's too much programming. I'm telling you, it's not the right way to go. But I can tell you that if we scale back and make the free version not as attractive, we want to make it to where, it's free. 10% cash back's better than nothing. Also, check this out. With the free cashback version, only map stores, they only get 10, and it's only 10% cash back. At the end of the month, there is no rollover. It's done. It's over with. They have to instantly they lose the rest of it. Okay, so they start again the next month. Okay, so once they redeem, it all goes away. There is no overage wallet. I hope this is making sense. And also, they're limited to the $3 and the $5, the $5 a day and $300 a day per week, just like the regular one used to be. I hope this is kind of letting you know the direction we're going, because we hear your concerns. I had the same thing. We want to make sure that everybody is going to be excited about where we're going with this, but we need you to trust us, okay? Again, this is the cool detail behind the app and how it's working with the map. Let me go back up here because I've got some juicy stuff you guys are going to want to see, I promise. All right, so here we go. Check this out. So on the Saivian mobile app, you set your profile picture with your camera, and you'd be like, okay, this is my app, right? And then you go here. Here's your stores, okay? We're going to have the list. Remember when they can list their store for free? Okay, remember we call it Map LOA, right? Well, we're not going to call it that anymore. I mean, like, we're not going to say Map LOA. Basically, it's just going to be here in your app. You're going to see all of these. Do we have rollover now in the paid version? Only in, no, nothing's changed yet. We have rollover in the paid version of the GTM. Because see, guys, we only have the GTM and the RSM. Cool? Okay, let me get back to this, and I'll do a question and answer session, and then we're going to give away a free pass. Everybody golden with that? Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. The stores list view. Okay, so if I was to enter, like say it's going to give me my stores around me, okay, all of them, right? Map stores, non-map stores, just regular stores, right? If I'm a part of the enhanced cashback, and I can search for my store. So basically, let's just say I have Bob's Tires, okay? They're not a map, but he's a little difficult to talk to because, he's tired of being sold stuff. He owns a nice tire shop. But, anyway, we're like, hey, Bob, man, at least claim your listing on our app because you're already listed here, but we want to be able to make sure that members give you, like, good reviews, and, hey, you can even put a coupon in here. Savian's not going to charge you for that exposure, okay? So what they do is they claim their listing. All right, so we talked about how they're going to claim their listing. That gets really, really technical. Google has to send you a card in the mail, and you got to approve the code. I think we're going to do a automated phone verification where they call you. But bottom line, it stops the people from fraud. We got to stop against fraud, guys. There's a ton of that that people like to just do. So Bob's Tire claims his store. Right now, all of us can internally rate the store and give some reviews with it, okay? Let me continue going because you're gonna like this. Here's Bob's store now, his tire shop. It's got his address, his phone number, and here what it says, is this your business? He just claimed his listing, okay? Cool, right? Here's the reviews. So now we have a whole bunch more things here in our reviews to kind of drive more traffic to Mr. Bob. Okay, so he's kind of like, okay, so I got a free listing, no big deal. That's neat. So I've done that with Yelp. I'm like, yeah, that's good. But these people, I mean, Yelp, they may not be just shoppers. They may just be kind of like looking and seeing and finding an address on something, whatever. Our people are shoppers, right? So check this out. We're going to go more down. Okay, so Bob enters his thing, and he, decides to offer a coupon. So we're going to go right here. So Bob claimed his listing. He's like, you know what? I'm going to see if this thing really works. I give, coupons anyway for tires. You know what? If you come in and buy 3 tires, I'll give you your 4th one free or whatever. Great, Bob. Give us a barcode or some sort of QR code or something. Now Bob starts getting Saivian members in there because now we got a whole bunch of coupons. Guys, look at this. These are all the coupons you're going to see anyway. You're going to see a ton of these, and whenever you go to vacation somewhere and there's a Bob over there that claimed his listing, you're going to see coupons. So now you'll never have to pay retail being a Saivian member ever. And so they get to see if the advertising's working that they get for free, right? Check this out. So now Bob sees that it is working. People are coming in, scanning their phone, like, hey, here's my phone. You scan this thing, I want my tire, right? So we got the tire going on. He's like, okay, Saivian, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing your name a little bit. Kind of cool. So what do I got to do to really advertise then? That's where we upgrade them to the 125. Look, we're going to give you up to $500 in cash back, which means it's going to generate $1,250 in tire sales for you, right? Oh yeah, guess what? You don't have to pay $1,250. You don't have to pay $750 or $500 a month. No. All you got to pay is $125 a month. If you guys can't sell that, I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I've tried everything I can. So Bob's gonna love it. He's gonna be like, $125. I spend that on stamps. Okay, no big deal. Yeah, done. And I can cancel it anytime. Even better. So that's what we wanna hit on as well. Okay. You liked Bob's tire ideal so much that you decided to save the coupon. Okay, so now you have a My Coupons section in your app. You're like, oh my goodness, this guy's giving free tires. He does another coupon next month on 10% off. Let's just say it's not tires because people don't buy tires every month. Let's say it's a restaurant, and this company, buy one drink, get the other drink free if it's a bar or a grill or steak, sushi. There's a lot of sushi places out here in Los Angeles. I like sushi, actually. I'm learning to really like it. So if they had a sushi coupon, I would put that into my coupons, right? And then I'd be able to go there and scan it. Now, guess what? You can put as many coupons as you want in your little purse here, your little My Coupon thing, and you can remove it at any time. But guess what? It automatically removes when it expires. That way, there's no guesswork as to, wait, do I gotta do that one, or do I gotta not do this one because it expired? I know the old way of cutting out the clippings from the newspaper, you had to stay in there and, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, this one's expired. This one automatically takes it out of your coupons list if it is expired. Cool, right? Okay. This is I'm liking some of these comments. I'm like, guys, this is the kind of intricate, small, minuscule details that we got to deal with on a every minute basis, okay? Now, how would you like to just open your app and sign people up into your business? You see somebody at the gas station that's trying to get every penny here, and yet you just took a picture of your receipt and got 20% cash back. Doesn't he need to know what you're doing? Doesn't this person need to know what you're doing? So, okay, the cool thing is, yeah, you can share your URL with them instantly from your app. Boom, you copy it, you hit share, it goes and sends them a text message, they open it up, they sign up, it goes under you in your downline. Boom, right? All from your app, and it even keeps track of it. It's actually going to say your URL has been copied to clipboard, it's been shared, congratulations, you've shared it. And you're even going to be able to see your genealogy from here, the back office, and see if they signed up. If they didn't sign up, guess what? You still have the ability to look and see that you've sent it. It's going to get better and better. Here's also the last tab is going to be the help button, okay? Everybody needs help. Ryan Evans needs help. So if I had a support number, I would be calling it. But anyway, this is, yes. Oh, languages. Who said languages? Who said languages? This app will be in how many languages? Okay, check it out. Okay, you guys. So they specialize in localization. Any text that we type in here is going to be instantly translated into like 47 different languages all around the world. So wherever they are at, they use the let's say the App Store in Denmark. Okay, then it automatically converts the language there. Okay, because it's geotagged to where you download the app. If you do it in Japan, it translates it to Japanese. Same deal. This is an international platform. Do you know it's more important for us to get this translated to Chinese than ever? Did you know that we have about 80% of our force in China right now? We have a diamond ambassador in China right now. It's about to be a presidential ambassador. So yeah, languages are so important, guys. Absolutely want this to be a universal thing, and that's what's going to happen. Okay, back to the help and support. So yeah, email, you can contact them here. Here's our frequently asked questions. Now this is going to be embedded with the API. If you're not familiar with API, it's basically a plugin for Salesforce. Now Salesforce is going to be able to render you high-end, instant, like a Google search index of all of our frequently asked questions. Not just a you know, you got to filter through all these questions. I don't do that. You know, if I have a question, I'm not going to read through 100 frequently asked questions. I will probably call somebody. I don't even send an email, to be honest, because that wastes too much time. Okay, but if it's a Google search and something like this, and I just, you know what, hey, problems with here's a good question. How long is a pass good for? When does it expire? Okay, who knows that? You know what? Whoever knows when a pass expires is going to win a pass tonight. Oh, who is that? Who is that? Who's this? Elisa, A-L-E-S-I-A. She's the first one to comment 1 year. Congratulations. Okay, Elisa, I need your information, okay? You just won the pass. Okay, you won the pass for any pass you want, whether it's a new sign up or renewal. Boom. Put in your information, a way for us to contact you, and you know what? That way you don't make it public. Why don't you send me an email personally with all your information? Send me an email at Ryan. I'm going to type it in the chat at Saivian.net. Ryan at Saivian.net. There you go. That was the fair way to do it. Okay, congrats. Yep. So 1 year. So basically, if I didn't know that information, I would type that in the search field, and I would be, you know, how long is pass good? And before I could even type it out, boom, there's my answer. 1 year. So that's what's going to be able to be the back door for you, and love it. So I can see who's listening to me and who's not listening. Haha! I caught you all. I love it. Thanks, thanks to all of you people that were daydreaming. You missed out on the pass. Anyway, okay, last but not least, I wanted to let you know, I don't want to take up everybody's time, but I got so much to tell you. It's just incredible. And this is really the only platform I have to show you and tell you. Okay, so the receipt notification and coupon notification. Boom, 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 boom. This is going to blow your freaking mind, okay? I'm sorry. Just give me a second. I'm getting excited, okay? Because I was talking with the developers, and I'm like, are you serious right now you can do this? And they're like, well, let's talk about what this is going to look like. Whenever you visit a store, it's going to know you visited a store, and it's going to say automatically on your phone, would you like to enter that receipt for Target? Boom. Saivian is going to remind you, hey, would you like to enter that receipt? It's a notification that dings your phone. I'm like, shut up. It's seriously, like, they can do that, right? So you were visiting a gas station. It's gonna be like, hey, would you like to turn that receipt in for that gas station? Okay, so here's some more. Same way with coupons. Like, your coupon for $2 off Tide is gonna expire tomorrow. Okay, boom. So whenever I tell everybody, please hold on, please bear with me, please, 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 please. I mean, I want to do this right. This is starting to be like my baby. Okay. I'm really passionate about it, and when people, like, you know, say all this negative stuff to me, it's like, you know, Papa Bear comes out already, because this is like what I'm trying to do. You know, this is what people are so excited about, because we want to get it done right. We don't want a fly-by-night company doing this stuff, or it's going to jack us all up. We won't have a good product. Our friends and family is going to hate us because we got them into some sort of thing that will only lasted for 8 months. Guys, I want this to last for my kids, okay, whenever they grow up. Understand, that is my personal goal. So let's continue to rock this thing. I gave you guys away so much. I'm so sorry. But in closing, happy holidays from Saivian. We're getting ready to take this to a new level. Please bear with us. Share this video once I upload it on the Saivian Connect. We're going to send you an email with the link that you can share it out that way as well. We are going to continue to get this done. Thank you guys for the love. I appreciate it. And you know, I'll answer some more questions later, but I gave a lot of people a lot of content. And I really feel like it's going to be miscommunicated if I say any more stuff. It would cloud and muddy the waters a little bit. Oh, good one. If you haven't gotten added to Saivian Connect, please reach out to your upline and get them involved, okay? Because everybody needs to be involved in Saivian Connect if you have Facebook, okay? You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording right now. And, you know, we're going to have WOW Wednesdays every Wednesday. Corporate update calls Monday. Another corporate update call on Thursday nights. We're going to keep you guys so in tune, so plugged in. And then after we're all done with this craziness, we're getting back to the webinars. We're getting back to the prospecting again. We're getting back to you know, training and teaching everybody how each one of these things work. But Kevin Marino is going to be over and doing something called virtual training, and it's going to be automated. So that way you guys never have to wait on us again to do a webinar for you. You can visit it 24 hours a day. Anytime you want to send a prospect to it, it does it for you. So guys, thank you so much. Have a great one. And this is Ryan Evans officially signing off. We'll see you again soon.